If you've recently found out that your ex has started dating someone else and you are feeling a lot of pain because of it, then this video is for you. I know how much it hurts to see someone that you really loved and you really cared about move on with somebody that is not you. You start to have all these questions running through your brain like, why not me? What did I do wrong? What do they have that I don't have? I don't understand. I totally get this. I think the important thing to remember here is that it likely doesn't have anything to do with you. Them choosing someone else instead of you doesn't really mean anything about you or that you are lacking something. Many people seek to fill their own needs. Even though they may think that that person is better for them, that is coming from their own perspective of what it is that they need, even though it might not be the best thing for them. Keep in mind, a lot of times people will get into these sort of rebound relationships because they're just trying to feel better. So it could be that they're just trying to fill a void within themselves that they feel because there's not someone there. So some people really just can't deal with being in that uncomfortable state. And I think it's important to note that also a lot of people hate change. If you are on a certain level, maybe mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and they're kind of hanging out down here and you're trying to get them up to your level and it's requiring them to have to make a change that they don't want to make because they don't want to be uncomfortable, then they will go and find somebody who is cool with the level that they're at and doesn't really care, because that is what works better for them. That is what allows them to stay in their zone of comfort. And while you may feel like you should try to convince them in some way that they're making the wrong choice, they're making the wrong decision, and that you are what's better for them, you shouldn't bother saying anything. This person has clearly made a decision that they want to be with this other person. Nothing you say or do is likely going to change their mind. And even if it does, then they're only going to be coming back to you because they feel guilty for some reason, or they have pity for you or something like that. And it's just not worth it. You shouldn't ever be in a position where you feel like you need to convince someone to be with you. And you may be like, okay, I understand this part, but how do I not get upset about the fact that they are with someone else? The number one thing I would say is to focus on yourself, focus on your well-being, and also don't put yourself into situations where you're going to be wanting to investigate what's going on with them in their relationship. Although you may want to, do not concern yourself with what they are doing now. All that the time that you're spending trying to investigate what they're up to or what they're doing or get all this information on this new person that you're with, you are just taking the focus away from yourself and the potential for you to grow as a person and to potentially meet the person that is right for you. So although it may be difficult, try not to focus so much on them and their new person. I know you may have a lot of curiosity and you may want to dig around and find out more information, but it's likely not going to help you. It's only going to hurt you. You have to trust that this did not work out for a reason and that there is something better for you. Although it may seem long, our time on this earth is relatively short. So don't waste a ton of time trying to dig in and investigate and figure out what they're doing, who their new partner is, what they're all about. Use this time to focus on yourself instead. It will be far more worth it. If you're experiencing heartache right now, maybe you're going through a breakup, I created a free reading guide just for you. It's in the description of this video. It's a list of books that personally helped me when I was going through this time, and I think they'll be really helpful for you as well. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe so that you don't miss any other videos that are just like this one.